Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrusham Tattvamasyadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Satgurum Tam Namami. Nithyanandam, and welcome to this episode of Living Advaita. For the past couple of days, you've heard me speaking about social media enriching. You can always tell when something becomes a passion project for me, because I'll basically be able to speak about that non-stop, lose track of time, go well over the half-hour mark for the Living Advaita show, and still there will be so much to say that I'll bring up the theme again in the next episode. Social media enriching is like that. Once again, I have to talk about this, because I feel like I want to set the context even more properly. I've already explained that the internet is the world's most populated, you can't even call it a city or a state or a country or a region. Half the world's population is online at any given time. I've explained that. I've also explained just how many people are yearning for Swamiji's presence in life and how easy it is to reach them if we actively engage ourselves on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, various social media platforms. But I haven't yet set the context of why to do it. Understand, even if we're thinking there are people seeking Swamiji, so by doing this we guide them to Swamiji. That's the result of the action. But that's not the context. That's not the underlying reason. That's not the underlying value added to our lives. Why should we do social media enriching? One simple reason. Guru Bhakti. To awaken that deep feeling connection with Swamiji. The greatest gift existence can bestow upon a being is Guru Bhakti. Sadashiva himself says this to Parvati, to Devi. She asks, what's the greatest thing we can have? What's the best boon to ask for? And Sadashiva tells Guru Bhakti. With that, everything else comes into flowering. Everything else comes to fruition. Now for social media enriching and causing, in order for it to be successful, so in order to inspire people to come, in order to show people the solution to their problems, in order to add value to their lives, first, the person doing that social media enriching needs to feel that the value has been added to their life. You can't give something to somebody else unless you deeply know, cognize that it's yours to give. You can't inspire somebody to do something if you're not inspired to do it. You can't show somebody how great Swamiji is unless you realize how great he is. And definitely you can't awaken Guru Bhakti in anybody. But you can feel so overflowing in your gratitude to Swamiji. You can feel such an abundant, beautiful inner space, that joy for life, that passion, that excitement, that enthusiasm. When you feel that it's just oozing out of your every pore, anyone you talk to is going to catch it. Obviously, it doesn't come from you, it comes from Swamiji. But you become a living example of the cool, great, elevated, sweet inner space someone can carry through the connection to him. When people recognize a being who is just overflowing with Guru Bhakti, they immediately want to know what's the secret. Why is this the happiest person I've ever met in my life? Why does this person look so fulfilled? Why do they keep smiling? What do they have that I don't? When people start coming up to you saying, what's your secret in life? What do you have that I don't? How are you happy all the time? Or even if something goes wrong, why are you always ready with the next strategy to solve the problem? When people start recognizing the fact that you're living at a higher state, the moment you answer Swamiji, they'll want to come to him. social media enriching and causing. The context is first you overflow in your gratitude to Swamiji. Have Guru Bhakti. Then share it with the world. Once you have it, the world will want it. Until you have it, people will question you. Now, if you've ever tried to enrich somebody, you've tried to share a video with them and they've rejected it. Or you've mentioned one of Swamiji's quotes and it landed on deaf ears, they weren't listening. If you've tried telling somebody about one of your miracle experiences, Vibhuti materialized on the padukas in your home temple, or you were healed of cancer, or you yourself manifested the Shakti of body scanning, like X-ray vision, you can diagnose any medical issue. If you've tried to share any of these things with someone, and they've been not at all interested, maybe disbelieving, or maybe just bored with it, yeah, whatever. If that's happened to you, then understand the context needs to be reawakened in you. The enriching is not about the work of going out and finding people and telling them Swamiji is here. The real transformation, the real alchemy process, the whole thing exists to deepen your feeling connection. Swamiji used to tell us one story. Whenever somebody would say, Swamiji, I'm feeling uninspired, I'm not able to get up for the routine, or I don't like my department, Swamiji would always tell us one story about an enlightened master who has a disciple come to him one day and say, I've lost my inspiration, what should I do? It's a Zen story. The master responds to the disciple saying, start inspiring others. Seems like a catch-22, right? A second ago I told you, you can only really enrich people and cause people if you're overflowing in gratitude. It's true. But if you're not overflowing in gratitude, how do you awaken that gratitude? How do you start overflowing? What's the secret to turning on that faucet of cosmic excitement? Enriching and causing. It's a virtuous circle. Even if you're not feeling that inspired, even if you're feeling like you're missing something, the moment you start talking about it, sharing it, expressing it with others, that very moment, you start reminding yourself of the greatness that is Swamiji. At first, people might not be responding, but if you keep going with your will persistence, you're going to reach that one person who is just waiting to hear the name Nithyananda. When you reach that one person, just see their fire get lit. Just see them take off. When they come to Swamiji and then share with you afterwards, wow, I'm so glad you enriched me. I'm so glad you brought me to him. Thank you. Your Guru Bhakti radar will be through the roof. You'll be so thrilled. You've caused somebody's highest reality in life. The secret to enriching and causing is feeling fulfillment. And the secret to experiencing fulfillment is enriching and causing. This virtuous circle is what the social media enriching team is all about. Now, if you're newly picking up on this topic, if you've missed the last few episodes of Living Advaita, I want to share with you right now what the social media enriching team does. It's one of the 5 major units within the Adheenam right now. Nithyananda Peetham, Bengaluru, Adheenam, Kailash on earth. What we're doing right now is building new departments. Departments means entire branches of the Adheenam who focus on one primary goal, one primary area of the world. Swamiji has blessed me as the Mahant, which means the group leader for the social media enriching team. What the team does, we live here, we manifest Shaktis. That's one of our first instructions. We manifest the powers of Sadashiva. Swamiji himself initiates all of us. And part of our day, every day, is dedicated towards manifesting these powers. The first time the whole social media enriching team sat down to manifest the Shakti of moving the solid coconut with our will 100% of us did it successfully 21 times in a row, not in our own hands, but in someone else's. 100% success rate the first day. Why? Because we're blessed to live the lifestyle of enriching. That itself awakens powers. Then we all decided we're going to manifest another Shakti. We sat to do body scanning. Again, total success. Every single person identified at least one condition in the person in front of them. And the great majority had 100% accuracy, meaning they identified every medical condition, didn't leave anything out, didn't say anything extra. That means the X-ray vision, that ability to scan the body, just happened. Besides that, about 40% of the team materialized on the first try. We sat with the Krista Shilas, the energized granite slabs, on which Nithyananda was applied. Nithyananda, you can call it the eyeliner of enlightenment, or you can call it Sadashiva himself in the liquid form. It's a sacred substance that we apply to the third eye. It's the black stuff under my kumkum. Swamiji himself infuses it with his own third eye energy, so when we wear it, his third eye becomes our third eye. We applied that Nithyananda to granite slabs that Swamiji has energized. They're called Krista Shilas. Then just casually sat with our hands on those Krista Shilas and decided we're going to materialize. In a group of maybe 10 people sitting to do this, not everyone in the team did it. Some of them went back to finish what they were working on. They were too excited by their projects. But those of us who sat to do it, 4 of us immediately on the first try, materialization happened. 3 of the 4 of us had vibhuti appear in our hands spontaneously. 1 had both vibhuti and kumkum appear. So social media enriching, you might be wondering, why am I saying we manifest Shaktis? Because enriching and causing directly links us to the current of manifestation, to the current of cosmic consciousness. Swamiji gives us that boon, gives us that ability to manifest powers through his initiation. And then we ourselves make the most of it when we start actively engaging in life, actively doing what needs to be done. What else do we do in the social media enriching team? We make YouTube videos. 3 hours is given every single day to every member of this team to plan their videos, decide what they want to talk about, find a nice place, find a location where they can sit and talk, film their video, come back, upload it, add a title, tags, description. What's really funny for me is that everything we do in social media enriching, it's all the stuff that I used to love to do for fun that I would have to squeeze into my day. I'd have to find the time among my so-called work. Back then, I actually had what I would call work. I didn't always enjoy what I've done. The things we're doing in social media enriching, they're the fun side projects we usually do when we have some spare time. But now our whole day is basically free time because everything we do is just such a treat. It's like Swamiji took all the candy and said, here, this is your dinner. Blessings, it's also nutritious. It's like he took all the most fun things that we can do and said, this is your department, enjoy. Because he's one big cosmic tatastu, he gives us what we want. As long as you believe that what you want is also something you can have, you'll have it. What else do we do in the social media enriching team? Anything we want as long as it reaches the world with the message that Sadashiva is here. If that means joining as many Facebook groups as possible, chatting with the people there, showing them a higher possibility, then we spend our time on Facebook. Today, one of the members of the team, she found a way to reach people on Twitter that she had never thought of before. She started making some strategic posts, tagging celebrities. She had 3 celebrities respond to her. Literally respond, not just like the tweet, but comment back. She got so excited because these were people she used to be interested in before she came to Swamiji. Now she knows she can have both Swamiji and the interest she had before. And not only it's not distracting her from her spiritual goal, it's actually helping her achieve her spiritual goal of oneness with him. It's helping because it's also bringing more and more people into oneness. We spend some of the time on Instagram, some of the time on YouTube. Just imagine this. What person in the outside world can say that they go to work every day and it's their job to look up YouTube videos that they like and to put comments on those and to chit-chat in the comment section? If anybody had that as a job, that person would have the dream job. They would literally be living the goal. They'd be having a life of leisure, as it's called. Social media enriching team here in Nithyananda Peetham, Bengaluru, Adheenam. It is the ultimate life of leisure. The only thing is, we're not just lazing around. We're having so much fun. You should see the energy in the Sabha where we work. Oh God. As the team leader, I feel like all I do all day is give high fives to people in the group as they reach new unimaginable goals. Now you might be wondering, why is this relevant to you? Maybe you're convinced, okay, social media enriching. You manifest powers. You get interactive with people online. You get to create your own YouTube channel. And this is the thing about your YouTube channel. There's no rule about the topic. You choose what you want to talk about and go for it. And we make it our whole team's responsibility to ensure that your video is a success. If you want it edited nicely, we can provide you with editors. If you want to speak the way I do, no editing, just go for it and at the end put it out there, I will train you in how to speak spontaneously. You can learn it. It's not something that you're either born with or not. Anything can be learned. You just have to have the desire to learn. You might be thinking, okay, I'm convinced. I want to do that. I want that lifestyle. I haven't even told you the full thing. We also get to join in the Adheenam's morning routine every day. That means every day 1 hour of the most authentic yoga training on the planet to develop a yogic body, a body physically capable of holding the energy of enlightenment. We get a puja every morning, a personal ceremony, a ritual that allows us to connect immediately with the cosmic consciousness from the space of Sohamasmi, which means even while you worship the divine, you are one with the divine. And the highlight of the day, my favorite part, Swamiji's satsang. Every day we get to listen to one of his discourses, and when he speaks, if you just go into the space of listening, you'll get click after click after click after click. Every sentence is a quote worthy of putting on Twitter. Every sentence is enough that we can live our life by it. The food that we eat, it's pure, sattvic, organic, non-GMO, cruelty-free. We are given the best of everything. Before, I would always tell all of you, if you're one of my regular viewers, you know this. The ticket into this ultimate lifestyle is inner awakening. Once you come for inner awakening, you can stay back as a volunteer and enjoy all of this luxury. The highest luxury, the luxury of consciousness, the luxury of the lifestyle of powerfulness, the luxury of living in Swamiji's own home. If you're one of my regular viewers, you would have heard me say again and again and again, once you come to inner awakening, you're an insider. You can stay. And yet I've heard a lot of you say, you've tried to come to inner awakening, but somehow it didn't happen. You've tried to manifest the funds, but you weren't able to. Maybe you're young. You haven't yet established yourself in your career. The funds are not there. We always do what we can to help you manifest what's needed. But sometimes, even despite your best efforts and your highest intentions, you're not able to make it for inner awakening. You must have a very strong inner space. I'm telling you, if you have tried to come for inner awakening because you want to live here and join this kind of a team, the social media enriching team, If you feel like it would be your fulfillment in life to live with Swamiji, to do seva as your lifestyle, to join these kinds of morning routines, to live the enlightened life, if you've wanted to do this but you haven't made it to inner awakening, you are a powerful creator of reality. Now, why am I saying you're a powerful creator of reality? If you wanted inner awakening but didn't make it. Why? Because today, not even 2 hours ago, Swamiji gave me the most exciting news I've ever heard. Specifically for you, my viewers. If you're watching Living Advaita, you're obviously one of my viewers. If you're seeing this on my YouTube channel, you're obviously one of my viewers. What exciting news did Swamiji have for you? This is why I'm saying you are powerful creators. He told me that if any of my viewers want to become Adinavasis, want to join this Adheenam as members of my team, meaning to join the social media enriching team, where you begin every day with yoga, puja, satsang, you eat the best organic sattvic vegetarian food on the planet, you spend your whole day just playing online, overflowing with your gratitude. If you want to join this team, Swamiji said you don't have to have inner awakening as the prerequisite. As his gift to you, he'll give you a free 21-day program, training you to become an Adinavasi. In that 21-day program, you'll receive all the same knowledge given to inner awakening participants. You'll learn how to do completion. You'll learn about your inner image, outer image, other's image, life image. You'll actually be put through the same exact processes, and I will be leading you every step of the way. Besides that, in the free 21-day program, you'll even receive the initiation from Swamiji himself, which means you'll be able to manifest the powers. The only prerequisite, the only requirement for you to take this free 21-day program, which begins on May 1st, that gives you lots of time to prepare for it. The only prerequisite is that you have a heartfelt yearning to be here. Existence always responds to your inner space. So if you're one of those people who has commented on my YouTube videos, I wish I could be there, but I can't. I wish I could be there, but I have this obstacle, that obstacle, especially if money is the obstacle. Your space of devotion to Swamiji, your space of passion and enthusiasm to be here, your desire to be of service to humanity and to be in the breathing space of the cosmos in form, has created this awesome reality. Swamiji is giving you the gift of the Adinavasi lifestyle. You can literally come, join, live here free of cost. Not only food, not only a bed to sleep in at night, even personal care items. If you need some shampoo, some soap, the best organic products are provided. You just have to submit a list of what you need. And as your team leader, I'll be there to make sure you get what you need. I'll make sure you're comfortable and happy. That's the commitment I'm making with you. The only commitment I need from you is that when you come for the training, you will live it intensely. When we teach you the Sanskrit mantras, how to chant the beautiful mantras like the mantra Satguru Vandanam that I chant at the beginning of this show, or the Purna mantra that I chant at the end of this show. When we chant the Rudrabhishekam mantras or the Guru Puja mantras, when it's time to chant mantras, just be available and try. Give it your best effort. You'll be able to do it. When it comes to learning the yoga, you don't have to be a yogi when you come in. You don't have to be flexible or strong or balanced, nothing like that. But just decide when it's time to do yoga, you'll do the yoga. When it's time to learn puja, you'll do the puja. When it's time to watch the satsang, oh God, put yourself in the space of listening. You'll be in for such a treat. By the end of that 21-day program, you don't have to worry about whether or not you have Guru Bhakti. You won't even be thinking about whether or not you're overflowing with gratitude to Swamiji. I take it as my personal responsibility to make sure you have it. You will have it. It's the sweetest gift existence can give you. And look how much Swamiji loves you. He's giving it. And I feel blessed beyond belief to be the one through whom He's giving it. So if you're ready, and I say if you're watching this, if you've watched this far, you are being called. Come join my team, Social Media Enriching. You'll live with Swamiji. You'll get trained by and report to me. You'll be able to enjoy the whole Nithyananda Sangha as your family. You'll be able to live the most authentic Sanatana Hindu Dharma. Whether you're born Hindu or born somewhere else, if you want to live Hinduism, you're being called. All the best things in my life, all the things I feel like sharing with the world, all the things that I feel are the ultimate blessing, Swamiji is now offering to you. This is just for those who are ready to become Adinavasis, which means you're ready to live here forever. Why is it only free for those who are ready to be Adinavasis? You might be wondering. Because those who don't want to live here forever, at the end of the 21-day inner awakening, you go back into the world. You have every possibility to earn money. You can become multimillionaires very quickly after taking inner awakening. If the lifestyle you want in life is wealth, to have a great home, a great family, drive a nice car, be your own boss, run a good business, if you have the aspiration to go to some fancy university, by all means come for inner awakening. Swamiji will empower you with all of that when you go back. Even if you had to take a loan to come to inner awakening, you'll be able to pay it off within a few weeks. Actually, some people pay it off within a day or two. This moment, if you choose to come to the next IA, you can manifest the funds for it even before attending the program, just by watching Swamiji's online videos about wealth creation. So if your goal in life is to be blessed by Swamiji, to manifest the Shaktis, the powers, then to go back into the world and live the lifestyle of outer world ambition, family life, financial success, business success, then inner awakening is your path. But if your aspiration in life is to rise in love with the Master, with the Guru, with the Avatara Purusha, with the Incarnation, with Shiva himself in form, Mahasadashiva Nithyananda. If your goal in life is to live with the ultimate, to be in an ambiance where the entire group energy around you is working towards one goal, enlightenment. If it's your ambition in life, not to build up some name, fame, success, finance in the outer world, but to have the greatest flowering of high cosmic consciousness in the inner world, then your life path is the path of an Adinavasi, the path I've chosen, the path all my best friends in the world have chosen. If that's your path, just let me know, and I will be more than happy to take your name forward to have blessings from Swamiji for this free 21-day Adinavasi training program. And then you'll be on my team, Social Media Enriching. I am so excited about this. I can't wait for May 1st to come. I can't believe it's more than a month away. I'll spend this month planning every detail of the program so that you enjoy it to the max. And I can't wait to see you here. If you've watched this far, if you've made it to the end of this episode of Living Advaita, understand you are being called. Don't miss the call. This is the only time I've ever heard Swamiji give an opportunity like this, even without IA as a prerequisite. You're very blessed. You're a powerful manifester. Look what you've created for yourself. You've got 1 month, maybe a little more than a month. Clear up everything. Get your visa, get your passport, book your ticket, sign up with me. Make sure to give me your information so I can add you to the list, and just come. Congratulations. The ultimate in life is now yours. Ours. Nithyanandam. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudashyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Satguru Padukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam.
Wherever you are, I'll be teaching you to get enlightened in your room. We believe in Vedic